At some point, almost everyone thinks about getting a dog, whether it be for companionship, for protection, or for a present for a loved one. The biggest decision you will make is whether to adopt your dog from a shelter or to buy it from a pet store or a breeder. The stigma that all shelter dogs are unpredictable and come with behavioral issues is simply not true. In fact, many dogs are surrendered to shelters because of a change in family situation, not because of the dog's behavior. The Humane Society of Central Texas reports that nationwide each year, almost 4 million dogs are surrendered to shelters. And of those 4 million, 1.2 million are euthanized each year. I have adopted 4 myself, and by doing so, I feel like I have saved 8 lives. Because not only did I save the lives of my 4, but also the lives of the 4 strayed and surrendered dogs that took the spot that was left by me adopted. I would like to talk about the benefits and the challenges of adopting and of buying to let you decide, because the choice is yours to save lives or not. First, some benefits of adopting. Many shelters' adoption fees include the spaying and neutering of the dog being adopted. This helps tremendously on cutting down the number of strays, because in just 6 years, one unspayed female dog and her offspring can create more than 67,000 puppies, according to the Watauga Humane Society. Many adult dogs coming from shelters are already potty trained. This helps lessen the stress on you and gives you more time to bond with your new pup. If for some reason the dog does not work out for you and your family, many shelters not only allow, but insist that the dog returns to them. This makes sure that the dog finds a loving home. Mixed dogs tend to have less genetic health problems than many purebred dogs. And lastly, the love and gratitude that you will receive from a shelter dog, to me, is unlike any other. Now, I completely think that the benefits drastically outweigh the challenges, but there are a few that you should know about. If adopted straight from a shelter, you may be worried about how the dog will act once you get them home, but this is an easy fix. These dogs spend so much time with these shelters that it gives the employees and volunteers time to get to know them. Just ask anyone. They should be able to tell you exactly how the dog will act once you get them home, whether it be with other dogs, with cats, with children, if they like chewing, etc. Many dogs that come from shelters are mixed, and you may not know what the dog is mixed with, although there are many purebred dogs in shelters. Now that we have covered the pros and cons of buying, I would like to talk about the benefits and challenges. Pros and cons of adopting, I would like to talk about the benefits and challenges of buying from a breeder or a pet store. Because although I do believe adopting is the best way, you may not. And it is important to know what buying entails, and choosing a good breeder is crucial. To start, you know what you are getting in terms of breed. Some people just don't want mixed breed dogs, and that's fine. But make sure you choose a breed that is good for you and your family. Reputable breeders often provide genetic health testing. This ensures that your puppy is not prone to any genetic health disorders. And you will have the ability to mold your puppy the way you see fit. Now, the downfalls of buying. Many pet stores get their puppies from puppy mills. These puppy mills are factory-like facilities that put profit over the welfare of the dogs. The dogs are typically housed in poor conditions with inadequate medical care. And the female dogs are bred at every possible opportunity, with little time between litters for healing. Also, there are millions of dogs dying in shelters each year. By adopting one of those, you can save a life. Puppies are a lot of work. Make sure you are ready for the inevitable puppy woes, such as cleaning up accidents, whining, and chewing. I can tell you from personal experience that this is one of the worst parts about having a puppy. You will also be responsible for the training of this puppy. It is seen too often that people get puppies and they don't ever get a bit of training. And an untrained puppy can quickly turn into an out-of-control adult dog. This is the reason a lot of these bully breeds, such as pit bulls, get such a bad rep. There's normally not anything wrong with the dog itself. It just lacks training and discipline. And finally, buying a puppy from a breeder or a pet store is extremely expensive. You will be responsible for the spaying and neutering of this dog, as well as any vetting that comes from the previously mentioned genetic health problems. Although I'm very biased about this topic, the choice is truly yours. No matter what you decide, no matter what dog you decide to pick, it will have the ability of becoming a great pet, friend, child, service dog, or whatever else you may need it to be. What I would like you all to ultimately take from this is that 1, adopting ensures that puppy mills don't get a dime of your money. 2, breeding for profit is highly unnecessary. There are obviously many dogs that need new homes. And 3, the power to change these statistics are in our hands. By choosing to adopt and not shop, you can save a life. By deciding to spay or neuter your dog, you can drastically reduce the number of stray dogs that are on the streets, in pounds, and in shelters. I would like to conclude with a quote by the brilliant Albert Einstein. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing.